Casey. Hey, Summer. Thank you. I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to get my nails done. Don't judge me. Don't shoot me. I feel like Bali's about to go into lockdown, so I'm gonna go take care of some nail pedicure situations while I still can. I have been in the house since Monday. Who knows? There's no telling when I'm gonna get out again, right? Summer's getting her hair done right now. Good. Glad to see everybody's got their priorities in order. Really not accepting any judgmental statements here. I do want to say something though, really quick. I am, this is not like me. I normally never ask people to give donations, but I just posted a post on my Facebook page. I have a very dear friend who is an amazing human being. Her name is Kat Dawn, and she runs a nonprofit called A New Dawn that helps women that are victims of domestic violence. And I don't know, this is one thing I think a lot of people just aren't thinking much about, but in these times where people are quarantined, all these women and children that are in domestic violence situations are now quarantined with their abusers. And she helps these women get out of their situations, find stability, find apartments. She helps pay their rent. I mean, this organization is really, really incredible, and Kat is really, really incredible. I was introduced to her by my really good friend, Jason Cisneros. And I actually donated to her yesterday. I saw a thing that she was asking for donations, and I donated to her yesterday. But then today she put out a call stating that she has 24 newborn babies that are in need of formula. So 24 kids, like babies, that she's helped place that she needs formula to give to these families, to give to these babies. And so she's asking actually for donations of formula. And so if you're in America, if you're in the United States, if you're in Utah in particular, because this organization is in Utah, and you can help, even to send one container of formula via Amazon.com, or if you're in Utah, you can drop it off. There is an address I just posted a post on my Facebook, and there is an address there that you can Amazon ship formula to Kat for these newborn babies. So just if there's any possible way that you can help, I just ask that you do that, $20, $30 to help feed a newborn during this kind of crazy time that we're all living in right now, right? And it's interesting that this comes up because, I've been ready to go on this rant about people giving their services away for free and discounting and devaluing their services. And it was so interesting because I'm feeling really strongly about this, but I also feel strongly that if we want to help, there are things that we can do that actually will make a big difference. This, for example, Kat isn't asking you to send money to her organization, right? Which I believe in hugely. I literally sent her money yesterday, but she's not asking you to send money to her organization. She's literally asking for formula to be sent. The formula is going directly to these newborn babies that need it. And it's just, to me, it's there's, and I think if you live out of the United States, you can still do this. I think that you can go on Amazon in the United States, you can log into your account, but you have to log into Amazon in the United States, and you can ship. To make it easy, I just said in the United States. But if you're in Australia or you're somewhere else in the world and you feel strongly about this and you want to support, I know that Kat would appreciate it so, so much. And she's just a really epic human being, and they're in her organization is struggling right now as well. And she just, she's always putting everyone else before herself. And so, though I don't normally do this, I wanted to really put a plug for her and really put in a request. Because no matter how you feel about the coronavirus, no matter how you feel about, whether this is orchestrated or not, or, everybody has all kinds of feelings that are happening. I think the one thing that we can agree upon is that, there are people out there right now that need our help, that need our assistance, that need us to be giving and to give of our resources, of all of our resources, our time, energy, money. And so actually want to just tag Kat in this. I'm going to tag her here. Why isn't it letting me tag her? There she is. I'm going to tag her. So you guys, if you have an issue finding the post on my, oh, awesome. Thanks so much, Alexis. That's amazing. So if you want to just send the formula, or you want to drop off the formula if you're in Utah, if you go to my post that's on my Facebook page and then you click on Jason's post, he literally in the bottom of it, his post says requesting donations and you can donate directly to the organization. But in the bottom part of his post, he actually has an address to drop off or ship to, and it's to Kat Dawn. So thank you. I really appreciate anyone who does this. Even 1 can of formula is going to make such a big difference. That 1 can of formula is going to feed 1 baby for a significant period of time, and I just think these are the things that we can do. This is how we actually make a difference, not by discounting our services, not by devaluing the work and the services that we're putting out into the world. We make a difference by actually being of service to those that need it most, right? So that's my little soapbox thing at the beginning. The whole thing's probably going to be a soapbox, honestly. Let's be honest. It's me. But I feel strongly about this. It's just interesting how I'm feeling about giving right now and giving my resources. I was gifted this really fucking incredible gift today of all these Joe Dispenza meditations. And it was just the kindest gift. And when I received the gift, I was like, oh my God, I have to do something to pay this back. And so some of you may have seen my post where I said, I received this really incredible gift, and as a result, I'm going to send 10 Becoming Supernatural books to, the first 10 people in the United States, because I'm sending through Amazon, right? In the United States that post that they want one of these books. It's that's how I can give back that's how I can give back. Somebody who had wanted that book, somebody who is on a quest towards self-mastery, which is really in line with my morals and values right now. I can definitely repay this tremendous, amazing gift that I was given by sending out 10 of Joe Dispenza's books to people that are going to benefit from it. So for me, it's just I want us to be really aware of how we're giving at this time. One of the things I loved about this call out from Kat was, so often when you're giving to charities, and Kat's charity isn't like this, by the way, but so often when you're giving to charities, you're not really sure how much money is actually going to the people that the charity is benefiting and how much is going to administration. And, because even with the information that's required to be disclosed, there's a lot of book cooking that can be done behind the scenes, and unfortunately is done behind the scenes with a lot of, some of the most popular charitable organizations. And so one of the things that I loved about this call that Kat put out was literally that she was just send me the formula. The babies need the formula. They need it now. Just send the formula, right? And I'm fuck yeah, I can totally get behind that. And even though I donated yesterday, I'm going to send some formula as soon as I get off this live stream. I hurried and did my post. And now I'm talking about it on this live stream, and hopefully, we'll get those 24 babies taken care of for the next couple of months, and that their moms, that's something that their mothers don't have to worry about, as they've got so much else on their plate and so much else that they're dealing with right now. They certainly don't need to be worrying about how they're going to feed their babies, right? And I think that, while I feel like the government obviously thinks that this is a really amazing thing to do to put everybody into self-isolation, when we talk about victims of domestic violence or people that are in situations where it's not safe for them to be at home, And that's not just women, that's children, right? That's children whose parents are their abusers, be that sexual or emotional or physical abuse. Like, now you've got all of these kids whose safe havens were leaving and going to school during the day or going out to play with friends, now trapped in these situations with their abusers. And I just think it's something that, you know, it's not to be all doom and gloom, but it's something that certainly I believe that we should be aware of. And to me, I'm like, that is a cause that right now, while we're going through, however I can support that, and I don't even know how I can support that for sure, other than I know that Kat put this call out today, and I can absolutely send formula, and I can absolutely use my influence and call on my community to send formula. Like, I can do that. That's something that I can do. I can make a difference in the lives of, you know, these 24 women who have newborn children. I can make a difference in their lives by making sure that they have food, right? And I'm interested. So if you're watching this live stream and you have ideas about how we can help these children and women that are in domestic violence situations, that are in sexual abuse situations, that are in emotional abuse situations with their abusers, like, if you have resources or if you have ideas about how as a community we can support that, like, please send me the information, and I'm happy to, like, disseminate it and get it out to my community. So yeah, so I think a lot of people in my community I know are passionate about that. A lot of people in my community I think would want those resources. A lot of the people in my community would want to know how to help. So the one way that you can help immediately is by sending Kat some formula for these 24 babies in Utah that are currently in need of food. And obviously I'm from Utah, so it is really close to my heart, but wherever you are in the world, I think you can simply log into Amazon in the United States and send the formula. If you can, right? If you can, that would be amazing. If you don't have enough money to send money for formula, maybe donate $5 or $10 to Kat at A New Dawn. And again, the post is on my page. I'll be sharing about it other places as well on Instagram. But thanks for listening to me on that. Just something that literally just came up. It's part of why I was late to this live stream, other than the fact that I'm always late. But it was part of why I was late, because I wanted to get the post out, and I feel like it's really important. So, hey, Brooklyn. So yeah, so that's how we can help. I really, truly believe that the way to help is not by devaluing your services. It's not by discounting your services. And here's the number one reason why. I'm going to tell you the number one reason why I believe that this is the case. Because the people that were buying your services, your ideal clients, the people that were buying your services, they can still buy your services. They can still afford to buy your services, right? The people who actually need, hey, Ez, what's up, homie? I wish Jack was here to tell you what's up, homie. The way that we can help best, I think, right now is not by, yes, we're in the healing professions. Yes, we're energy workers. Yes, we're coaches. Yes, we're, spiritual entrepreneurs, and we have services that benefit people. Absolutely. Absolutely we do. Hey, Patrice. We absolutely have services that can benefit people. But the truth is that the people that need the most help right now in the world are not the people that were previously buying our services. That's not who needs the help. The people that need the help are the children who are trapped in homes with their abusers. It is the women trying to feed their children. It is the people that weren't previously able to afford your services, that now have lost their jobs, that now don't have a way to pay their rent. So to me, it's not donating your services or reducing your services or giving your services away for free to people that aren't suffering that much, right? Because the truth is that your ideal clients, if your offer is soul aligned and it's something that you're meant to be putting out into the world right now, and it's work that you're meant to be doing, the clients are still there. They're still going to buy the services from you. They're still going to buy the products from you. You don't need to devalue yourself or your services. And I'm going to talk about that as well in a minute. But you don't need to do that in order to survive. Operating from that place of like, I'm going to discount my services because my ideal clients are suffering. That whole entire thing is operating from lack and scarcity mentality, even if you don't think it is. And I'm going to talk more about that in a minute too. So I have all these things that I want to say. I just like can't even get it all out. It's just all wants to explode out of my mouth right now. What I encourage you to do if you want to be helpful, and I think that this is a catch-22 as well, right? Because what we do is we say, oh, well, I've already got this service that I'm offering. I can discount it, and then I'll still make money, right? So in this time where I may be feeling a little bit of lack and scarcity, because let's be honest, it's fucking impossible not to be feeling lack and scarcity right now. It is running so rampant through the collective that you would literally have to be an emotionless fucking, I don't know, like, I mean, maybe some sociopaths, right, aren't experiencing it. But other than those sociopaths and the severely mentally ill people on this planet, it's damn near impossible not to be feeling some lack and scarcity right now because it's running rampant through the collective, right? Everybody's in lack, everybody's in scarcity. And so, yeah, do we go, oh my God, what if they don't buy my services? Oh my God, what if my ideal clients are losing their jobs and they're not able to pay? What if my clients that are on recurring monthly payments can't make their payments, right? And so we go, okay, let me sell this offer. I'm going to sell it at a discount rate. I'm going to put it out there, and then hopefully more people will buy it, and then I'm still making money, and then they're able to afford it. That whole entire thing is just a giant circle jerk, because let me just tell you something. One, having gone through Ouroboros twice is pretty freaking helpful into being calm. Yeah, so I literally have a group of people going through Ouroboros right now that I'm just like, oh, how fucking happy are you that you signed up for this program? Because they're literally getting to deal with all of it and work through it like real time. So yes, Ouroboros. And all the Ouroboros alumni. I am seeing you guys though. That's the thing that's amazing. I'm seeing you guys out there just fucking handling shit and like not freaking out, not being in scarcity. None of you are discounting your services, right? Like, because you know. But this is for the rest of the world that is not an Ouroboros alumni or is not currently going through the Ouroboros program. When you discount your services, you are sending a message to yourself and the universe, whether you believe you are or not, that your service is not worth what you were originally told to charge for it, right? Or what you originally valued yourself at. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you're sending a message to your ideal client that they are not capable of coming up with the money to pay for the service that they know is going to make a huge difference in their lives and transform their lives. So you're sending a signal to the universe that you're not worthy and that you don't believe that you're deserving of the price that you've set for yourself. You're devaluing your service. And so you're putting a message out into the market that your service isn't worth what you originally said it was. And then on top of that, you're sending a message to your ideal client that they're not capable, that they're not able to come up with it, that they should be treated with charity during this time. So I'm not down with any of those things because I really truly believe, I mean, like literally, I can sit here and be like, and in fact, you guys are going to laugh about this because early this week, I put out a masterclass, Your Limitations Are Bullshit, which is happening next Friday, and I priced it at $44. My master classes are always priced at $111. I priced it at $44. Some people bought it. I literally woke up this morning and was like, fuck that. My master classes are worth $111. I have no idea why I got caught up in that bullshit, but it was ridiculous. Like, my master classes are worth so much more. I do 2 to 2.5 hours of content. They are worth so much more than $111, right? But that's kind of my one-off master classes. They're $111. So those of you that got in at $44, good on ya, because that shit just got raised to $111. So your limitations are bullshit, and this is exactly the fuck what we're going to be talking about in that master class, by the way. Why you're creating these limitations for yourself, why you're telling yourself that you need to discount your services, why you continually devalue yourself, and that's why people aren't buying your shit. So we're gonna work through all of this stuff. It's gonna be interactive. It's happening via Zoom. But it was $44. It's now $111 because that's what I fucking charge for my master classes. And I also re-released my Wealth Witch Get Rich Bitch Abundance Bundle under the new name, the Wealth Witch Get Rich Bitch Quarantine Abundance Bundle. And I priced it at $111 because the bundle's $333. And I was like, oh yeah, I wasn't selling the bundle. So I was like, I can totally, like, just do it for $111, and I wasn't selling it anyway, so it's no big deal. And, like, it's not, like, I'm not taking away from something that I was already doing. And again this morning, I was like, fuck that shit. That bundle is $333. It's valued at like fucking $3,000. It's a bundle because it's previously recorded content, but it's valued at like $3,000. And I was like, no, that bundle is not going to be $111. The bundle is I'm still discounting it because I wasn't selling it, but I was like, I'm not doing it for under $222. So the bundle is now $222. The masterclass is now $111. You still do get the masterclass in the bundle. So if you choose to purchase the bundle, you get the masterclass included in that. And I'll give you guys the links for that later because that's not really what this was about. But I literally even was like, what the fuck? Like, took my own advice and was like, no. Like, you do not sell something for $111 that's full priced at $333. No. Like, no. Yeah, so Saturn in Aquarius is letting us break out of limitations, so this extra energy is helpful. Absolutely. Literally the very best thing you could do for yourself right now is sign up for that masterclass next Friday, because I'm literally going to be dispelling all this shit. Like, come bring your limitations to me. I'm allowing people to get on the masterclass with me and tell me their limitation that they absolutely cannot make it through because it's just fact and it's a limitation. No, it's all fucking lies. All the limits that you have are self-imposed. And I will dispel every damn one of them on that masterclass if I have to. So it's happening next Friday. Your limitations are bullshit is what it's called. So I just get the shits about this though every single time I see people giving their shit away for free, giving their services away for free. Now, I want to talk about this because you could easily say, Leah, you do free programs all the time. Yes, I do free programs all the time as an act of service, but also as lead magnets, right? So yes, I do one free group program every year that's like a 3 or 4 week group program. It is done at the beginning of one of my major launches. I give heaps of free content on the interwebs all day long, but it's part of my business plan, right? There's a percentage of free content that I give. I'm not saying, hey, doing an abundance activation session with me is $1,111 and I'm gonna give away, because of the coronavirus, I'm gonna give away 5 of those for free. What the fuck? Like, why would you do that? I'm literally saying to you, because of the coronavirus, I am gonna give away $5,000 worth of my time because I think that you can't afford to pay me what I'm worth because there's a global crisis happening. Let me tell you something. The people that could afford to pay me $1,000 for an hour of my time for those sessions can still afford to pay me $1,000 for those sessions, right? The people, that's a high-end offer, right? And it doesn't matter whether it's a $100 massage, whether it's a $88 energy session. The people that were paying you $88 before, they can still pay you $88. The people that couldn't pay you $88 that you've been wanting to work with, that you've been trying to figure out how to get into your container, that you've been trying to accommodate, no, they can't pay you $88. And you shouldn't be trying to accommodate them in the first place, right? Or if you are trying to accommodate them, you should have an offer priced at something they can afford. So it's just, when I see people doing this and then they do it a lot, like people do this a lot and they're like constantly devaluing themselves, and then they like come to me and they're like, why won't my audience buy my full price offer? It's like, because you fucking discount it every other week. Because you literally send a message out into the world that your offer is not worth the value that you've placed on it by discounting it, by, giving it away for free, by doing flash sales. And again, I love a good flash sale. If I've got a bundle, so this bundle is a perfect example, right? I flash sale the shit out of bundles a few times a year because they're already done. They require no more of my effort, right? And it's just like, yeah, let's get some new people into the container. In that case, I'm not doing it because I feel like the people can't afford it or I'm operating from scarcity or lack. I'm doing it because I'm like, okay, Let's get a bunch of people that have maybe been sitting on the sidelines trying to figure out if they want to work with me, if they want to invest with me. Let's give them a no-brainer reason or way to do it, right? And then I know I provide epic value. All my bundles are like over 20 hours of content. So I'm like, I know I provide epic value. I know that they're going to buy the bundle and be like, I did this at 4th of July last year. I like blew out my Boss Witch business bundle for $111. I don't even know how many people bought it. So many, and so many of those people have become private clients, mid-level and high-level clients, right? But they weren't in my field of awareness before, or maybe they were, but they were kind of sitting on the sidelines going like, oh, do I want to invest with her? And then they get this, and then they watch the content, and then they're like, oh, it's epic, and they're like, no brainer, I'm gonna buy from her. That's why I fucking flash sale. I don't flash sale because I'm operating from a place of scarcity or lack. I don't flash sale because I'm like, oh, I need to make some money. I don't flash sale because I'm like, I'm worried that my people aren't gonna pay me. So if you're feeling inclined to give your services away right now, don't. Do something that's actually going to help support people. If your purpose behind giving truly is that you want to help, if that's the reason, and you're not operating from scarcity and lack, and you've got to ask yourself this: am I discounting my services because I'm worried that people aren't going to be able to pay me what I'm asking? Am I discounting my services because I'm worried about making money, because I'm worried about having enough to feed my family this month? If you're doing it from that place, don't fucking do it, because one, it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to sell from that place, right? Then you're going to be further in lack and scarcity because you didn't sell your offer that you like bottomed out. And it's just this vicious repeating cycle, right? Now, if you're like, I want to flash sell a bundle right now because I'm in a fine place financially and I want to bring some new people into my community, and I feel like there's a lot of people sitting at home right now because they're in self-isolation. I feel like it's a great time to like flash sell something, and your energy is that great, do it. But be wary if you're one of those people that's constantly discounting your services, that's constantly giving shit away for free that you normally charge for, and you have a hard time ever getting your full price for something. It's because you're operating from scarcity and lack. It's because you're constantly discounting. It's because you're constantly giving shit away. Period. So now is the time, I would be evaluating whether you should raise your prices or not. I would be getting even clearer on who your clients are, and not that you have to have a niche, or not that you have to have one client, but it's like, if you got an offer and you're selling it, who's that offer for? And is it priced appropriately, right? During coronavirus, I'm never going to take my $1,000 session and be like, oh, I'll do it for $200. No, it's a $1,000 session. Why would I sell it for $200? And here's the other thing, that $1,000 session, the people that are meant to have that session, one, are going to make that $1,000 happen because they know the epic value they're going to get in that session. They're going to meet me energetically where I'm meeting them, which means they're going to actually get the transmission that's intended from that session. Someone that can only pay me $200 for that session is not going to get from me what they need to get out of that session, right? They're going to come in and meet me energetically at the $200 mark where I'm giving $1,000 value, and it's just going to fucking be over their head. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I go into those sessions with certainty, delivering $1,000 worth of, and of course I'm delivering more than that, right? But I go in, meet me energetically at $1,000, and that's what you're going to get. And you're going to have invested that amount of money, and you're going to meet me in a place where you're expecting to get a return on investment for $1,000. So why would I take a $1,000 session and say, now I'm going to give it to a bunch of people for $200? That's not going to serve them, because they're not at the level that they're going to be able to receive my $1,000 session. They're at the level that they can receive a $200 session, right? And that doesn't serve me, and it doesn't serve them. And if anything, I'm taking money from them because they're not able to energetically meet me at that place. And so I think it's really important that you look at your services. And if you want to create a low-end offer that makes sense with your time, energy, money during this time, because there are people sitting at home, you want to bring more people into your community, you want to meet new people, you want to build your email list or whatever the fuck it is, then great, design an offer for that. But don't discount and undervalue you. Don't undervalue your time. You cannot get an hour of my time for less than $1,000, period. You just can't. Like, you cannot get an hour of my time for less than $1,000. And, you know, in most cases, in my group scenarios and situations, it's like upwards of $5,000 an hour, right? So I can't go give somebody an hour of my time for less than that amount of money, because that is me saying to myself, to the universe, that I'm not as valuable as I say I am. Like, that I'm devaluing myself. Now, do I give hours of my time? Yes, I give hours of my time all the time, but it's a choice, and it's not done from a place of scarcity or lack, and it's not done from a place of devaluing myself. I would rather give an hour of my time to somebody than say, oh, I'll give it to you for $200. No, 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 no. So if you want to help, and then this was the other thing I was going to say. I think there's this catch-22, because again, it's like we may not feel like, because we're worried, because we're in scarcity, because we're in lack, we may not feel like we can financially support the causes that we want to support. And so we're like, oh, a way I can help is to discount my services. Bullshit. If you just valued yourself and you stuck with what you know your value and your worth is, and you went out and sold your sessions for the price that they're meant to be sold for, you would have the money to go support the causes that you wanted to support, and you would actually be making a difference, right? You would actually be affecting change or creating impact or helping people during this time of need. So for me, it's like, wow, I can discount my service to $200 and have somebody not get the full thing out of it. Or I can charge someone $1,000 and then I can choose to take that fucking $800 and go buy formula for newborn babies. That actually makes a difference, right? I can keep the 200 and then go give the 800. So the world needs your precious resource investments, right? Time, energy, money, but not in exchange for the work that you're already doing in the world. It needs you to give outside of the work that you're already doing in the world. It needs you to give your time, your energy, your money to the causes that need it, to the people that need it, right? Not discounting to people that you're already serving. So that's it. That's all I have to say. It's been pissing me off, and I wanted to get on and I wanted to talk about it. And I'm glad that this thing happened with Kat and a new dawn. And I really, call to you and hope that you can help her and that you can send some formula the way of these babies in Utah. And I think that's it. So, that's not it. I'm going to give you the links. So those of you that got the Your Limitations Are Bullshit Masterclass, and again, like, this is what we're going to be talking about. And I'm going to be walking you through what's happening in the world right now, and what are, and here's the thing, like, if you haven't watched my video that I recorded in like mid-December, I think it was. It didn't get posted to YouTube till December 30th, but I recorded this video like mid-December that basically like laid out everything that's happening right now. And so I posted the video on my Facebook yesterday. If you haven't watched the video, definitely go watch it. But, I have a really good idea of what's going to be happening over the next 3 to 6 months. And I know what's going to be coming up. I know the limitations that are going to be arising. I know the shit that's going to like come up and get in the way of you stepping fully into who you're meant to be and the work you're meant to do in the world. And I want to address those things in this masterclass because I want to give you a leg up on what's coming. And so that's what this masterclass is going to be about. It's going to be me forecasting what's coming down the pipe in the next 3 to 6 months. And it's going to be me giving you options and ways to call yourself on your fucking bullshit and to remove those obstacles and limitations from the way so that you can fully step into who you're meant to be and be successful. So that's the masterclass. And then there is the abundance bundle that includes the masterclass. It's $222 and it's literally 19 hours of content. I laughed when we looked at the bundle because I was like, we put it together in November of last year. It's literally, it was made for this time. Like, the content in the bundle was it was like we designed it for coronavirus to happen. And that wasn't intentional, but like, there could not be better content right now to be delivering. So I'm just going to give you a list of what's in the bundle so you have an idea. There's not a lead page for it, so you got to just buy it and get dropped into the group. All of the content, there's like 22 hours of content. It's all ready to listen to or watch now, aside from the Your Limitations Are Bullshit class, which will be in the group, which will be happening next Friday, the 27th at 8 p.m. Bali time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. where is the list of what's in the bundle? Here we go. So what's in the bundle? Your Excuses Are Bullshit series, Holding On Loosely and Testing Your Wealth Resonance, The Art of Detachment, When You Change Your Present, You Change Your Past, Healing Money Trauma, Deconstructing Slavery Consciousness, Are You Committed to the Struggle, Deconstructing Collective Consciousness Beliefs, that one's huge right now, right? Let's Talk About Debt, Change Your Money Story, Change Your Business, that's hugely important right now, The Art of Alignment, Let's Talk Launching, this one's huge right now, Vanquishing the Fear Monster and Calling in the Cold Hard Cash, Generating Money Quickly, and then there are 3 activations, You as Abundance, Abundance, and Wealth. And then here's the biggest thing, I think, and these 3 audio trainings are worth the price of the bundle. These are 3 audio trainings that were previously only released to my high-end mastermind clients. And they are Making and Meeting Monthly Financial Goals, Pricing Intuitively, Selling in Integrity and Without Agenda, and Consciously Choosing Your Relationship with Money. So all of that for $222, plus you get the Limitations Are Bullshit Masterclass, and that's it. And there's a payment plan available on the bundle. You can make 2 monthly payments of $111. So I'm gonna give you guys the links, and that's it. That's all I have. Do you guys have any questions? Do you have any comments? Do you want me to answer anything? Please tell me if you've donated to Kat so I can personally thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the links now to all the things. The masterclass will be at 5 p.m., 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 p.m. California time. Here we go. Here's the Limitations Are Bullshit link. And here is the Get Rich Bundle Pay in Full. And here is the Get Rich Bundle payment plan, 2 payments of $111. So stay home and binge watch Leah content and do the thing, and I'll see you in the masterclass. Yes, Friday the 27th. It will be, it'll be 5 a.m. California time. So you'll have to get up early. 5 a.m. on Friday is what time it will be, because it's 8 p.m. my time. So, and if you can't catch the live stream, you can always catch the replay. You'll have the content forever, blah, blah, blah. But look, it's worth it. Wake up at 5, get yourself a cup of coffee. Do the damn thing. Your limitations and your fucking excuses are bullshit. One day, it's one day out of your life. What are you doing? Sitting home anyway? Go to bed at 8, wake up at 5. Yay, I love working with you because I make more money and I feel so much happier. That's like the best client comment you can ever get. I love it. Hey, Tammy. Okay, so do the damn thing. Oh, by the way, if you're an all class pass holder, you get the masterclass included. You do not get the bundle. So the bundle is still worth the bundle price. So do the damn thing. Just get the bundle. Everyone just fucking get the bundle. I mean, you're crazy if you don't get the bundle. Are we talking about this stuff in Inner Alchemy? No, this is all business stuff. This has nothing to do with Inner Alchemy. Okay, well, I think that's all I have for you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world as you're watching this live stream or you're watching the replay. Remember, it is your divine birthright to be wealthy in all areas of your life, and you are so worthy and you are so deserving. Now go out and do good in the world, send Kat some formula, or find another charitable organization that means something to you and go out and support it with your time, energy, money, and do not discount your services and do not devalue yourself, because you are worth every goddamn penny of what you are already charging. That is all I have to say. Mwah. Farewell.